Good evening. I'm Dr. Jill Smith from the Department of Medicine, and I'm happy to give you my progress report from the Ruesch Center for the Cure for Gastrointestinal Cancers. In 2018, Ruesch provided a $50,000 pilot grant for me to conduct a research study in mice. The project title was Immunologic and Fibrotic Mechanisms Involved with NASH-Related Hepatocellular Cancer. And the goals of our study were to study the role of a novel protein called the CCK-B receptor in fatty liver disease and liver cancer. Our study was done in mice, and it led to research studies in human subjects. NASH, or non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, is you are what you eat. This is the metabolic syndrome, and it's causing the obesity epidemic in the United States. The body mass index has significantly increased in the United States. A lot of it is because of the fast foods we eat. And this is part of the reason for fatty liver disease. Well, our mice also can get fat when they're placed on a high-fat diet. And what happens is the lower corner, you see a normal liver becomes fatty and it becomes swollen with fat and inflammation, and this can lead to liver cancer. Well, in our study, we were looking at the main features of NASH, and these features include fat in the liver, fibrosis or scar tissue, and inflammation of the liver, which is found by abnormal liver enzymes. And in our study, we had two groups of mice, and they were both placed on a high-fat diet. But one group was given regular untreated water, and the other group was given special water that was treated with a drug called proglumide that blocked the CCK receptors. The control mice got NASH, and a third of them developed liver cancer. In contrast, our mice that were on the high-fat diet that received the proglumide, this prevented and reversed NASH, and none of our mice developed liver cancer. Based upon this research study, we had two lead publications. Also, because of this seed money that we received from Ruesch, this led to additional funding and more research. First, I received funding from the NIH, or the National Cancer Institute, to conduct a phase 1 clinical trial in humans to test the safety and determine the best dose of proglumide for humans to take. The total budget is shown here, and this was a 2-year grant. Additionally, I received funding from the Department of Defense to continue our basic science research to study CCK receptors in liver stem cells and how this may be related to liver cancer. And our total budget is also shown on the slide for 3 years. Furthermore, we conducted a study for safety of proglumide in patients with cirrhosis, and this was also partially sponsored by the Ruesch Foundation. This study was a requirement of the FDA before we could proceed with conducting the 2 studies listed below on our pending grants. We have 1 grant pending to treat patients with cirrhosis, and we have another one to treat patients who have liver cancer with our drug. In addition, the Ruesch funds have helped to advance careers. I'm delighted to present Dr. Martha Gay to you. Dr. Gay was a postdoctoral fellow in my research lab who helped conduct many of these mouse studies and also was involved in our clinical trials for the human subjects in the NASH study. She was the recipient of the American Association for Cancer Research Women in Cancer Research Award. Additionally, she won the AACR 2020 Minorities in Cancer Research Award. And just this fall, she is the recipient of an NIH National Cancer Institute K01 grant to continue our research on studying NASH and liver cancer. This is a 5-year grant totaling over $700,000. In addition, Martha's career has benefited from this research that came from the seed funds from Ruesch, and that she was promoted from a postdoctoral fellow to an assistant professor. I would like to thank the Ruesch Foundation and all of the support that this seed money has provided to us because it has been multiplied. Thank you very much.